Hi again then guys, and so we've got another GranTurismo 6 top speed tune for you today, and this time it's for the Shelby Cobra Chrome Line version. So you want your racing soft tyres of course. For suspension we've got the ride height on 80, front and rear, springs on 725 and 850, dampers to 4, anti-roll to 6, camber on 2.5, neutral toe as always. For the gearbox we've got the highest possible auto setting. Then for the individual gears we've got 2680, 1800, 1290, 1000 and 725 with a final drive of 2.9. For the diff, the lowest initial torque as usual, high acceleration and low braking. All power upgrades of course, and although I haven't fitted it, as always I would recommend having NOS. And obviously the stage 3 weight reduction. Traction control is of course turned off as usual. And so if you've clicked on this video, you probably own this car already, because otherwise it wouldn't really be that relevant to you. But for those of you who have clicked on this video who perhaps don't already own the Chrome Line Cobra, I would not recommend buying this car at all. In fact, I've said this before, but I would actually not recommend buying any of the Chrome Line models, or, to be honest, any of the stealth models. Because although in the dealerships they do sometimes seem to have better specs, sometimes they have a little bit more power, a little bit less weight, they cost more, they have a higher PP, everything would point to the fact that it's a better version. But that's just not the case. Because when fully tuned, the Chrome Line versions are actually inferior to the normal ones. They have less power, fully tuned, oftentimes. They often weigh significantly more. In the case of the Audi R8 Chrome Line, for instance, that car is literally 50 miles per hour slower than the normal version, which is ridiculous. Now, in the case of this Cobra, this isn't that much different to the normal one. It does have inferior specs, it's a little bit heavier. Top speed is very similar, handling is very similar. Overall, it pretty much breaks even with the normal Cobra. So in other words, it's pointless, because you have these ridiculous chrome stripes which ruin the classic lines of the car, and it costs however much more. I mean, the Cobra's already a $500,000 credit machine, and this adds like another 70 grand or something on top of the price. And to be honest, if you haven't bought it yet, it's just not worth it. It's no better than the normal one. It looks chavvy, and it's just not a better car. And that goes for all of the Chrome Line models. Now, I haven't done that many Chrome Line or Stealth tunes. I am going to do a tune setup for all of the Chrome and Stealth models, just so that people who do have them can have a tune to go with it. But if you haven't bought any of them yet, I would not recommend doing so, because they are never better than the normal versions. I've bought all of them, and none of them are better. But if you do choose to use this tune, as you can see, top speed is pretty respectable for a classic car, over 260. Draft potential, should be able to get it quite easily up around the 290, even 300 mile per hour region. Obviously, if you need it to do more than that, just extend your final drive a little bit more. And that's it for this tune, really. So if you're new to the channel, or just found this helpful in general, feel free to subscribe. I put out new top speed tunes daily. Like I said, I'll be putting out more Chrome Line and Stealth tunes as well. And as always, thanks for watching.